My father, who was in a Korean conflict in the 82nd Airborne, a very strong individual, told me it took a man to cry. Because men have tears too, they have emotions too. So why would you hide such a thing when it's so important? A real warrior is somebody who's in touch with his emotions. Somebody who's not afraid to show, no matter who's around them, that they have tears. I tell people that when you deny those tears as a man and you're too tough to cry, that you're actually denying Tunkashila something he has gifted you with in this world. Because tears do heal people. They help you learn. They help you move on, because when you stand up and you wipe those tears away, you can make a vow to yourself right then and there that you're not going to be knocked back down by what may have put you down. I had a very harsh life as a child. Years later, I'm here in 2016, 44 years old, single parent of 5 children. This has been like a turning point in my life to show me a direction. So we're here for the long haul, my children and I. It's basically the only place we have to go. We're homeless. So this is basically our home. So it makes the fight for me much more important. My name is Frank Archambault. My Lakota name is Wichitoka Bianche. It means runs before them. I was named after my great-grandmother, who was a survivor of the Wounded Knee Massacre. And I'm from Standing Rock. I grew up in a place called Little Eagle, just south of here. We've been up here for a couple months now, and my job is security / make sure nobody's hungry, and just basically taking care of the people who come from afar. They had a council meeting for all the Hunkpapa Lakota. They had actually created a warrior society here for the camp, and they asked each individual who was there at that meeting if they were willing to take on the sacrifice of not just taking care of the people here, but when we leave here as well, to always respect our women, to respect our children, respect ourselves, and respect Unchimaka. So when they asked this question, they asked us to please step forward. So my son and I, we took that step forward and took on the responsibility of watching over the camp. It was emotional. My son and I, we cried together and we hugged each other. It's really something. It makes you feel like a man. It makes you feel like a warrior to do stuff like that are positive. And I told my son just the other night, we won't be remembered. We won't be brought up there to the front of the people and say, hey, these guys do this and that. But that's okay. You don't ever let anybody take what you did here from you. You always stand strong from this day on. Being Lakota, it's an honor to be that, because I know of the fights and the struggles that our people have had, and we're still here, and we're not going nowhere. And I actually think a lot about my grandparents and the ones who went through so much back in the day, to know that, hey, we're still here. We still remember you, and you're not going to be forgotten. It was predicted years ago that this was coming, and that we were going to have a strong fight on our hands. And when it's all said and done, and they've destroyed the earth, can they really drink that money? Can they eat that money that they're receiving for all of this oil? That would be the one question I would like to ask those people who are in charge of that. We're not just doing this for our kids, we're doing it for everybody's children and their grandchildren. And that we're here for a purpose, and that's to protect the water, and we mean nobody, no harm. We're here in prayer. I will protect it at all costs if need be, and I already made my vows. I went and prayed at my dad's grave. I'm a part of the people. I'm not an outcast. I'm not anybody else, but I'm a part of the people. I'm in that circle of people, and that's all that counts to me. So it makes me feel very proud. I know that when my life is through, I'll be able to cross that river because of where my heart is. You have to build that strength here, and that courage, that wisdom, everything you need to do, that fortitude, to to be able to get across that river, because what's on the other side is forever, and you have to earn that. That's my belief.